Hello YouTube, it's me Justin, February 14th, 2018. I just recently uploaded videos on the mass shooting in Broward County High School. And anyways, like I said, prayers to the victims and prayers to everybody that's going to be affected, family members as well. But I'm just, it's not even a prediction. How the far left is going to use this tragedy and run with it and try to enforce and impose stricter gun laws. And like I've said in many videos again, stricter gun laws do not work. All they do is create soft targets, gun-free zones, and simply validates the fact that this young man, if you want to call him man, mentally disturbed, 20 years old, still in high school, was still able to get his hands on guns. Gun control, gun laws, like I say, in Chicago, that has some of the strictest gun laws. Gun laws don't work. The murder rates, the carjackings in all these countries, and talking to Freddie Rodriguez yesterday in Puerto Rico, how strict the gun laws are there, and he's talking about the influx of carjackings and murders because you have to pay upwards of $1,000 to get a gun permit and wait up to 6 months. When here in the states, most states, you can walk into a Walmart, fill out paperwork, do a quick background check, and you can walk out with your rifle or shotgun. And handguns usually take up to 3 days waiting period. But the far left is going to take this and run with it, and it's just going to be another chaotic back and forth with the left and the right when it comes to stricter gun laws. They're going to use this tragedy to try to enforce their ideology on the Second Amendment. It's going to be another attack on the Second Amendment. It's going to be ridiculous. Now, if that school had the laws like some other states do, to where certain teachers are allowed, that have concealed weapons permits, are allowed to carry on school property, and they're highly vetted. And like I said in the other video, there are some schools that have guns in these safe boxes. I believe they're done by code or fingerprint or whatever. This school shooting, if they would have had resource officers on site that were armed, or maybe they may have, but they weren't able to find out where the shooter was. But if you have law-abiding teachers, members of the NRA, whatever, that are highly trained, highly skilled, and are efficient with a weapon, would have brought this to an end right off the first couple rounds. So this is, like I said, the left is just going to make a field day out of this. And like I said, stricter gun laws, all they do is just take weapons out of the hands of law-abiding citizens, because criminals will continue to find guns and arm themselves. So anyways, just sit back and watch the far left go crazy libertard on this tragedy. They're not going to be focused on the actual victims and the tragedy itself. It's just going to be guns, 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 no guns, no guns. While they had plenty of guns in their houses, in their safes, and they're fully surrounded by security guards at all times, but they don't want anybody else to have guns, law-abiding citizens. So just sit back and watch the circus begin. And my heart goes out to all the victims. And like I said, prayers to the families, to have the strength to deal with losses and deal with their loved ones that are in the hospital fighting for their lives. And anyways, that's all I got to say about that. Well, I got a lot more to say about it, but I've got things to do. So God bless all of y'all. Fear no man, never fear death. Get right with God, fight the good fight, and stay locked and loaded. For all you trolls that give me the thumbs down, if that's all you can do, oh well, enjoy. Later.